Hi everyone, it's John the Dyslexic Geek here. In today's video, I'm going to go through every single LEGO release for July. And when I say every single LEGO release, I'm slightly overemphasising it. This month there's only 3 sets that are going to be released, which is quite a relief. June was crazy. It was something like 80 new sets released. But for July, whilst there's only 3 sets, they are all rather expensive, big ticket items. So it really is definitely a case of quality over quantity, I think. So starting off with, we have the first set, which is the Disney Castle. This is obviously like a remake, updated version of the previous one that recently retired, I think at the end of 2022. This one, which will be costing $400, £345 or €400, and this will be available for early access for VIP members on July the 1st. And I believe then it'll be July the 4th for everybody else who's not a VIP member. But as I always say, VIP membership is completely free to sign up for. So you may want to consider doing that if you want to get hold of it a couple of days early. It's a really cool system. But this set itself, I must admit, as I've sort of seen it over the last few days, I haven't changed my mind. I still think the original does look a little bit better, if I'm honest. I think the minifigures are a bit more classic than what's in this one. But if anyone who didn't pick up the last one, it's a good opportunity to get this one. The previous one was going for silly money on the secondary market, so it's a bit more reasonable than what the secondary market ones were going for. But it's still a big expensive set at $400, £345. It is quite a significant investment. But is it not? I mean, I don't know. I quite like it. I quite don't. I kind of wish Lego had done another Disney Castle. Would have been quite interesting to see a different one, a new one maybe. This one really is incredibly similar to the previous ones. Just, I think the castle structure's changed slightly, and the entranceway. There are a few. It's a decent upgrade. Well, but it's not great. It's a decent reiteration of it, if I can say that. Although I say personally, I still prefer the previous one, but that's just my personal preference. Still, I mean, as a set on its own, it's still a very impressive looking castle. It's very imposing. I mean, it is huge. I do quite like the gold on it. I'll give it that. I'm not quite so keen on this sort of grey, sort of like bluish sort of stone pieces, but I do like the gold on the castle. It does look quite nice. But the interiors, again, they're different to the previous one. So yeah, if you've got the previous one, there's not really any major need to go and buy this one, I wouldn't have thought. But I mean, that's each to their own. Let's have a look at do a quick visual, do 360 zoom round. Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, I do like there's like the structure around the side, like the grass area, which you can see just about here, like the grass area. I quite like that. I suppose that's different. So yeah, so if you're interested in the Disney Castle, that's coming out on July the 1st. Next up, we have another Disney set, and this is the Ideas Hocus Pocus, the Sanderson Sisters Cottage. This set, which is going to be launching on July the 1st for VIP members, and then July the 4th for non-members. And this set, as you can see, will be costing $230, £200 or €230. I think this is fantastic. The more I've seen of it over the last couple of weeks, or a week or so, which I really do think I might get this. I think it looks fantastic. I was going to try and hang on for Halloween, but I do have the haunted house behind me that I'll probably build for Halloween, so I might well pick this one up. I think it looks really fantastic. From what I've seen, it will go really well with the medieval blacksmith. I think it's a fabulous looking structure. And what would be really interesting to see with this Hocus Pocus set and the Disney Castle is if the gift for purchase promo Mickey Mouse set will be included in this. I'm pretty sure it will be included for the Disney Castle, but I'm not so sure if it's going to be included in this. Even though this is technically a Disney set, it's also an idea set, so there might be a little bit of technicality wise that it might not qualify. I hope it does. That'd be really sweet if it does, but if not, it's one of those things. But I think it's a really cool set. I love it, actually. It's really grown on me. Yeah, I mean, I was always going to get it. I would say I was going to try and hang on for Halloween, but As there's not much else released in July, I think I want to get this one now. I think it looks really cool. I'm not hugely familiar with Hocus Pocus. I'm sure I've seen it as a child, but I have no memory of it, and so I'm not familiar with the characters. But as a set, I just think it's a fantastic looking structure. I just think it's a lovely looking build. I love how the roof just slides open. I think that's a really cool. I think it's a really cool rather than have the roof lift off. I think that's a really neat little feature, a little like lift up feature. So I think that's a really cool idea. Obviously, you have the opening of the doors, which is great. I like this. I believe it's like I'm not sure if it might be a light brick in here somewhere. I'm not quite sure where the light brick appears, but yeah, I think it looks fantastic. Really like the interior. It looks nicely detailed. Probably quite a lot of stickers I expect, which is a bit of a shame. Hopefully there'll be a few printed pieces in here, but yeah, it's fantastic. I do like the tombstones. I think they look really cool. I do like the cat. I love the cat. The minifigures look good. I mean, I'm not familiar who they are. I know all the names, but I'm not familiar with the characters. So, but they look good from a design point of view. I quite like them. Again, there's definitely a sticker here. I do like a look at the back of the box. I think it looks fantastic. I really do. I think it looks just amazing. Really nice set. I say I love it from this angle. I love the back structure. It looks like it's a separate thing that lifts out. I'm guessing it connects into here. Quite like that idea. The water wheel, it looks like that turns. Whether there's a little lever to do that, I don't quite. It's not quite clear. So maybe you have to turn it yourself. I'm not quite sure. It'd be a bit of a shame if there's no lever, but yeah, I think it looks fantastic. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of stickers. But yeah, really cool looking set. I think it's I wasn't too sure of this gated structure when I first saw it, but I think if you put it in front of it, it will work really well. In fact, as I think it's going to look incredibly brilliant next to the medieval blacksmith. Yeah, really cool set. I do think I'm going to pick this one up. That's pretty. Let's have a look at the 3D zoom around of it. I think yeah, I love it actually. And the more I see it, hopefully I'll be picking this up. I really do hope the promo does come with this. That'd be really sweet. That really would be fantastic. Does look really good. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. 2,316 pieces. So yeah, pretty good. I think yeah, the chances are this is one that I will be picking up. Absolutely excellent. And finally for July we have the Dorado Fortress. I'm super excited for this set. It is superb. I'm so excited for this. I can't wait for it. Coming out a bit later in July, on July the 7th. Although for VIP members it does start on July the 4th. It's a shame there's a few days wait for this one, but it's something to look forward to. Whether I buy this on July the 4th, I'm not quite sure. I want to hang on. I might wait until later on in July to get this. I'm not sure if the House of the World gift purchase promo is coming out in July. That may come out later in the month, so I might try and hang on to still wait for that. But if you're looking to pick this one up on July the 4th, it's going to be costing $215, £190, or €215. And I think this is just an absolutely fantastic set. Like me, anyone who grew up in the 80s, this is a set that people long remember. I love the classic box. I think this is absolutely superb design. Very reminiscent of the 80s pirates theme box. I think it's just fantastic. I'm not too sure on this little ship at first, but it does go really well, in fact, and I think it'll go really well with my Barracuda. I think I can probably slot it behind it somewhere. Yeah, I think I got quite a few ways I'm thinking of displaying this, but I think it looks fantastic. I think you can display it in I think it's a few modular sections, so you can customise how you display it, which I like. I love this brick paved area. The set from the 80s was a moulded plastic base, which is, I don't know if this is better or not as good. I don't quite know, but I suppose I like everything being Lego. I think that's quite cool. Quite a lot of pieces in this, 2,509. So I think you're getting your money's worth. £215, $215. I think it's a really great. I think it's really well priced. Comes with a great range of minifigures. Looks like you get 8 minifigures, plenty of soldiers. I think it looks just just perfect homage to the 80s set. As you can see, it looks like it's got certain modulars that you can connect and remove and customize how you want it. I quite like that. Personally, I'll probably display it like this, more probably for space requirements. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to have it like this, with the pirate ship here, and I'm going to have my Black Barracuda ship behind it. That's how I envisioned displaying it. But then you see it out like this, it does look really good as well. So, but from a space point of view, that's probably how I'm going to display it. But yeah, I'm so excited for this. I think it's just absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I kind of want it on day one, but at the same time, if I want to hang on to later in the month for Lego, say that houses the World 3 releases. I'll be pretty annoyed if I buy this on day one and that comes out. So yeah, I might hang on for this one, but I'm so excited to get my hands on it. I'll be buying it at some point in July, that's for sure. But I love the little beach section. We sit the three, have a spin round. I like the sort of the waterway that looks like I'm not sure what that like a drainage system. I think it's just gonna be fantastic. I'd say I'm super excited. I think it's just gonna be a very, very cool set. This just looks amazing. Yeah, so many play features. This, if you're someone who wants to play with Lego, I think you can have a lot of fun with this. Yeah, just a perfect homage to the 80s set. So you've got a working crane, admiral's office, prison cell, and a lookout with cannon. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. But I do like the comparison between the previous box. You can see how the old one, how it looks. So you see the moulded design. I think Lego have actually improved it. I mean, maybe a little bit smaller, but it looks fantastic. So that's it for July. So it's it's only 3 sets, but they're all really big ticket items. So I think I'll definitely take quality over quantity. That's for sure. It's not too bad. It's coming up in August. There's going to be absolutely loads of Lego sets coming out. So it's quite nice to have quite a few sets to look forward to rather than loads. So yeah, August is going to be absolutely crazy, I think. So that's it. So let me know in the comments, are you going to be picking up any of these 3 sets, or maybe buying some other sets on your Lego list? Can I please ask you to leave a like? And if you've enjoyed this video, I'd be very grateful if you consider subscribing today. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thanks very much for watching today.